goddamn restaurant. And Take a Shit comes down carrying a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat. Jericho comes in a black suit and tie with a baseball bat. Twinkle Toes and his pal Ibushi came out together. Big Show came out in a suit. Apparently that has something to do with this video game. And then they jump-started the match on the entrance ramp. In the first 1 minute of this 8-man tag, Big Show chokeslammed Kyle Felcher off the stage through a table to the floor. Kota fucking Ibushi is the worst wrestler in the world. Is he not? No facials. He doesn't sell. He's slow. His strikes are weak. He and Kenny have the thing where they run to the opposite corners and jump off and do backflips. And again, he can't do that, but the whole match has to come to a halt so that they can stare at each other with their blank, vapid expressions, expecting the fans to get excited for something that they ain't getting and don't know what the fuck's going on because two guys are just standing there. And then they run to do the backflips, and Kota takes 10 seconds longer than Twinkle Toes does. Why do they keep doing that? Then, that's how the match has come to be known, the bicycle match. I don't know what a bicycle has to do with anything or any of these people, but this fucking little Japanese twit gets on a goddamn bicycle on the stage and tries to ride it down the entranceway, and you can tell coming halfway down, he can't ride a bicycle. He's literally, it's moving just enough where it won't fall over sideways. And as he rides past people, he sticks it out and they take a bump off of it. He's not hitting anybody. He's just touching them with it and they're flying. And then he rides all the way down and some other fucking loser clotheslines him off the fucking bicycle on his head. And then they cut back to the parking lot and Hobbs is on a platform next to the car that they were fighting on, him and Big Show. And he gets Big Show up for a slam and turns him and drops him on the car hood. And then Show slides off, Yeah,
then he rolls off the car hood.
Yeah, then they started hitting people with the bicycle.
He got a bicycle. He got a bicycle from somebody. Who would be riding a bicycle in this arena?
And they brainbustered Kota on it, but that may not be the proper term. He can't have a brain. And then Jericho and Take a Shit were fighting in the lobby of the building. Did you love the DDT that Take a Shit hit Jericho with on a padded leather couch?
That was something, wasn't it? I've never seen that before.
He sold it. And then in the parking lot, the doctors were trying to figure out how to carry Big Show out of there because he was done. And then, of course, inside, Twinkle Toes had to set up a table. At one point, there were two of the heels beating up Kenny in the ring and getting 2 counts on him, while the stupid idiot partner that he brought in was walking around on the floor not even paying attention to the match. So then Kenny broke a fake bottle over Felcher's head. And as soon as he did that, within 2 seconds, the director cut away to Jericho's fight with whoever in the concourse. Fucking morons, clueless putzes, fucking amateurs, imbeciles. So then Take a Shit climbed up on top of the Coca-Cola coolers and dove onto Jericho, but he shot him with a fire extinguisher. And Hobbs got in the ring finally and started to do a couple of things. Felcher got a pap smear. He was trying to get juice, but you can tell he's scared. And then Brian Cage superplexed Twinkle Toes from inside the ring out over the top rope and through 2 tables flat to the floor. And that was a break spot. As they came back from the break, the guy who just got superplexed off the top rope through tables to the floor was hitting the guy that superplexed him with pieces of the table that he just went through. And then Felcher tombstone pile drove Kota off the apron of the ring through a cardboard sign and onto metal folding chairs. You'd have to be a complete imbecile to be either one of those guys. You're either going to break your neck or you're going to destroy your fucking knees. Apparently, from the luck of fools, neither happened. Why would you do that? You fucking idiots. And then, since Hobbs is too big of a talent to be allowed to get over, We got to cut him off at the knees and take his balls away at the same time. They got Hobbs in the ring and duct taped him to the top rope, spread out. One wrist on one side, one wrist on the other side. And he was completely immobile. And then they duct taped his mouth so he couldn't speak. But Hobbs, who looks like a grown adult man that could kick your ass, he's taped till he's immobile. He's muted like a kidnap victim. And then they break the bottle over his head and he hangs there motionless for the rest of the fucking show. Then Jericho and Twinkle Toes beat the shit out of Brian Cage, and then Twinkle Toes beat Cage with the one-winged fairy, while in the background, the only guy in this entire goddamn match that should be being pushed was hanging there like his grandmother Hobbs's fucking dirty laundry on a line.